Welcome back to Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last part, we made it down through Towa Factory. We got ourselves a clue of what they might be making here, as well as solving that Zodiac puzzle. And now it's time to find out what Haiji's hope is.
I knew I could count on you two.
Oh, so now you like us.
I'll never get tired of Toko's sass towards Haiji. It's one of my favorite things about this game. So now that we've removed the lasers, we can grab this collectible that was staring us in the face before. Hit list. Demon name, Slowpoke Maru. Real name, Komaru Naegi. A typical mass-produced demon that isn't unique in any way other than it's below average in a lot of stuff. It's a perfect demon to try new items on. Hunting grounds unknown. Yeah, Komaru is a captive, so it would make sense that she has a hit list card. I don't know why it would be here in Towa Factory, given that we know that only Haiji and his father had access to this place.
Just a bit more. A bit more. The hope's almost in our hands.
Before we head onward, the final hidden kid of the chapter, it really couldn't have been much later. But there's Monaca. And now indeed, let's head onwards. This is it, our final checkpoint before the end of the chapter, and the first thing to note is this Easter egg here. And corresponding to that, we've got 3 Mono machines here, which are arranged a little suspiciously. Oh, no ammo that I can use then, I see. But that's because there's a little Easter egg hidden here. I didn't know about this when I played through the game for the first or second times. I actually had to look this one up when I was trying to complete the game 100%, but yeah. Here's a little Easter egg and a collectible to boot. Memoirs of Toro. I came to Towa City with Kuro, Mew. Apparently Towa City is a technologically advanced city with lots of machines. Kuro took Toro along, saying that if I go to Towa City, I can become a real city boy. But it turns out the whole town is dealing with some kind of violence from children. White and black bear robots are running all over the place. It's so bad it makes me think, geez. Toro and Kuro are also white and black, but there's no way that we'd do something like that. If I stayed on the conveyor belt, would it just take me all the way to Toro's house? Geez, I just want to go home. So I believe that Kuro and Toro are the mascots of PSN. I think that's what I read on the wiki. I honestly don't know for sure because I've never owned a PlayStation console. But this is a nice little Easter egg room. A couple of nice little details here, and even for me, someone that this makes no sense to, I think it's kind of cool that this is here. Here we've got the Monokuma maker with the Monokumas for the first time in 3D. And the reference here to Danganronpa 2, where we had the Monokuma factory. Over on this other side, the Monokumas that don't turn out well are sent to be destroyed. Oh no, it's scrapped now. And right here at the end of the production line, or the destruction line, I suppose, is the memoirs of Nagisa Shingetsu. I know I should stop thinking about it, but it crosses my mind when I least expect it. Are we, the warriors of hope, truly in the right? I tell myself that we are right and just every time, but sometimes I fail to convince myself. Do I not really want this? When was the last time I truly felt guilt? Or remorse? Obviously, we were treated horribly, the worst of the worst, but even so, I feel that I am in debt to my parents for raising me. I hate it, but I can't stop feeling that, no matter how they treated me. I still owe them affection and respect. It's a heavy feeling in my chest, something I can never tell Masaru, Jataro, Kotoko, or even Monaca. I need to stop thinking about things like this. We, have a revolution to think about now. A paradise to build, for us, and for all the children of this town. I need to save Monaca. It's her I need to think about. She is much more precious to me than my own life. I've mentioned a few times now that I really like Nagisa. I like how determined he is, I like how he sticks to his goals, and how eloquent he is. But I also really like him because I can kind of relate to him. To me, that memoir really shows that Nagisa struggles to think about himself. Because he's so busy trying to meet other people's expectations, be it his parents or Monaca's. He doesn't understand his own thoughts and feelings, and he just represses them. And for a long time in my own life, I feel like I acted in a very similar way. So there's a personal reason that I really like Nagisa. We got ourselves a skill shop over here, just before the end of the chapter. We already bought all the bling bullets, but we still have lots of money. I can get the upgrade to the combo attacks that I forgot to do previously. Also get the attack speed upgrade. And we'll buy some battery efficiency as well. I don't really use the charge attacks very much, so we'll hold off on those. Again, it's all personal preference. And though I don't use Jack very much, it's nice to have the upgrades if we do need to use her. Alright, well, there's nothing left to do but to move on.
Here we are. Our trump card is just behind this door. Our last hope.
We've come this far, but this is just too suspicious. Komaru, open the door. But be careful.
So, I'm the one who has to open the door.
Of course. Neither of these two are gonna do it, are they? Time to take action for ourselves.
This is a Monokuma.
Yeah. Our trump card. The last hope for us adults.
This Monokuma is the last hope?
It's not just an oversized Monokuma. It's a secret weapon that was built by Towa Group in case we ever needed to defend the city. If we use Big Bang Monokuma now, we can put up a fight and take back the city.
It's just as I thought. This is wrong. Why did Towa Group make such a thing? And not only that, this whole factory. You were building Monokumas here? What's the meaning of this? Why are they being built in Towa's factory? Ugh, don't tell me. You better not turn out to be the mastermind or some bullshit like that.
Hey, come on. If I were behind it all, why would I make Monokuma break my arm?
Then you better start talking.
The Monokumas that are built here were supposed to be introduced to the world as maid robots. They were developed to assist daily life and also to help with dangerous labor tasks. But those kids ended up taking over.
In what way would this giant thing be a maid exactly?
This one's special. Didn't I tell you? This was built to protect the town from danger.
Then why make it look like a Monokuma? If these things were supposed to be maid robots?
Don't blame me, I didn't pick the design. The one who developed them chose that on their own.
Don't blame me is a classic excuse for dodging responsibility. Typical.
It is what it is. At the time these were being made, I wasn't even aware of it.
Wait! About the one who developed them.
What is it now?
What the hell happened?
What is this?
That kid. He's the one who wanted to let us go, right?
Found you. Demons. I can't believe it. Hiding something like this.
Let me guess. Did she tell you about this? If she can't control it, she wants you to destroy it? Well, I won't let it happen. This is the hope we finally got for ourselves!
You want to crush our paradise with something like this. I won't let you. Everyone expects so much of the Warriors of Hope. And of me. To meet these expectations, I have to build paradise all by myself! So expect more of me! I'll work harder! I'll do it! Anything! Just please, don't abandon me! Father, Mother, Big Sis Juko, Monaca! More! Expect more from me!
What's wrong with him? He's batshit crazy!
How did he get like this?
I can do it. I can really do it. Because out of all of the Warriors of Hope, I'm the best at controlling these robots!
Shit! This is bad.
Toko! This way!
Whether they're demons or not, anyone who gets in the way of paradise, I'll defeat each and every one of them! So please, give me high expectations! Expect more of me! More! Please expect the best from me! He's lost it. What do we do? Should we just run?
But Haiji said the big Monokuma is the last hope for everyone back at the base. If we run now, that Monokuma's gonna be destroyed, right? The last hope for the adults will be gone.
Are you actually going to protect that thing? Do you realize what you're doing? It's too dangerous. But then again, maybe we have to fight.
Huh?
Maybe a certain someone's speech actually influenced me a little. That's so unlike me. But it's going to be all right. Look how far we've come already.
Yeah, you're right.
If I hunt you down, Monaca will acknowledge me. She'll listen to me. She has to. Monaca and I will be creators of paradise together. The eye patch. That looks like the weak spot. Wait for an opportunity, then shoot it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Something that's really interesting about this fight right off the bat is that Komaru had the choice whether to fight or not for the first time, and she chose to fight. So the trick to this fight is that he'll move around a fair amount, but when he stops to reload after doing those 3 shots in a row, that's your chance to shoot at him. Ow. It's best to try and keep one of the tall pillars between you and the boss, because he will be able to shoot you if you're hiding behind a lower pillar and he's standing on a high one.
Demons must die!
There we go.
What are you doing? Stand up straight! You demons don't.
This is actually one of the trickier fights.
Expect more of me.
Fortunately, like every other boss, they drop ammo and hearts.
I can do it! I can do it!
And there we go. Phase 2.
You damn adult!
Now he throws bombs, which can also hit you through the wall, so be careful.
Don't look down on me!
That's 2 shots.
Look down on me!
That's 3. Now he's reloading.
Don't look down on me!
Oh. Ooh, I missed that window. That was poor of me. I miscounted.
Aren't you going to watch me? Where did you go?
That's 2.
So how is it? Amazing, right? A plus, right?
Alright, I think we got him, but be careful of his finishing attack. That has killed me before.
Hey! Monaca!
It can kill you, and you won't get a chance to enter despair time.
looks like we're okay. But what about that kid?
Guess you could say he wasn't expecting that. Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Now's not the time! We gotta save him!
Just leave him.
Huh?
If we save this crazy-ass kid, he'll just end up doing the same thing again. He probably got crushed anyway. We can't save him even if we wanted to. More importantly, take a look at this. We finally got it! The hope. We finally got our hope.
Hope?
All right. Let's ride this right to the enemy's HQ.
Ride? On the Monokuma?
Oh, don't worry. You aren't driving this time. You wouldn't be able to anyway. The only ones who can control this are me and my old man. So I've got to move this myself. Now, let's begin the counterattack! Once the others see this, they'll be pumped for sure!
I'm sure Nagisa has been crushed by the hope of the adults by now, just as Monaca expected. It's just like I thought. He met my expectations to the letter. Now then, I should get started on the final preparations. Now come on over here. Let's open the gates of hell with Monaca. You too, Mom and Dad. The climax is gonna start soon. Your child will be born again as the successor to Junko and Oshima.
And on that rather unsettling note, Chapter 4 comes to an end. I really like the ending of Chapter 4 because we get to see what the hope that Haiji was building up to actually is, and to see that it's a giant Monokuma, the symbol of despair, is such a clever juxtaposition. It's something that I really love about Ultra Despair Girls. It does a lot of things that you expect from Danganronpa, but not in the way that you would expect it to do that, and that's something I really like about the storytelling in this game. And now ahead of us is Chapter 5, the final chapter of the game. There's so many questions to answer, so much story left to conclude, and I'm really excited to do that. But we got an A rank, which means, as per usual, Byakuya should have a few words for us.
I'm relieved. It appears you aren't hurt. You are mine, after all. I would lose my temper if you got yourself hurt without my permission. Now listen, I am the only one who can hurt you. You better not be hurt by anyone else.
Our bonus for getting an A rank on Chapter 4 was the Skill Destroying Urge, an upgrade to Jack's batteries. And we got our bonus 500 Monacoins too. That'll do it for Chapter 4, The Way We Live. In the next part, we'll start the 5th and final chapter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.